All right, let's get straight to it. What we're looking at today isn't just some self help guide. This is the 2026 War Plan. And yeah, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like a strategic briefing for a total personal takeover. And right from the jump, it hits you with this line. This isn't just a hello, it's framing itself as the single most important moment of your life. The whole idea is that what's coming next, right now, this is where everything changes.
So, what does this battle plan actually look like? Well, here it is, a clear six-part strategy. This is the path we're going to follow, step by step, starting with that turning point itself. Okay, so let's set the scene. I want you to imagine it's December 31st, 2025. You can hear the noise outside, the parties, the countdowns, all those resolutions that, let's be honest, are going to be forgotten in a week. But not for you. For you, this isn't a party. This is a war room. And this is where the genius of the plan really kicks in. The entire world is looking the other way. They're distracted. And that distraction, well, that's your greatest advantage. So tonight, you're not making some flimsy resolution. No, you are adopting a war plan. Their celebration is your camouflage. Which brings us to the first and maybe the most critical rule of engagement, the power of secrecy. We're talking about mastering the shadows. And listen, this isn't about hiding because you're weak. It's about shielding your strength until it has become absolutely unstoppable. The core concept here is called silent discipline. Just think about that for a second. It's about building your empire in private, completely detached from the need for anyone else's approval. No more looking for likes, for comments, for validation. The progress you make in private is, well, it's pure. It's not watered down by opinions or poisoned by jealousy. It's built on nothing but your own will. And the instructions are crystal clear. You go dark. No posts about your money, no flexing your love life, no announcing your next big goal. You let people see you, sure, but you never, ever let them know you. The idea is simple but so powerful. The most dangerous predators hunt in total silence. Let the world wake up one day to the sound of your victory, because that's the only announcement that matters. Now that silent work ethic flows directly into Rule 2. And this is a total reboot of your internal operating system. It's about ripping out emotion and replacing it with cold, hard, emotionless logic. Just look at this contrast. It's night and day, right? The 2025 version of you, that's the person who reacts emotionally, who gets angry, who looks for sympathy when things go wrong. But the 2026 self, the operator, that person is focused on one thing and one thing only, the objective. Wasting a single second on anger or feeling sorry for yourself, that's a strategic blunder. All that matters is the result. And this completely flips the script on what revenge even means. It's not about getting even. It's about getting so far ahead that the people who doubted you, well, they can't even see you anymore. You don't waste time fighting them. You just ascend. You outgrow their entire reality until you're not even a thought in their mind. Okay, so you've got the silent discipline, you've got the ruthless logic, but that's not the whole picture. Role 3 is all about how you wield that power. It's about becoming a hybrid. You need to be part lion and part fox. Think about it. The lion, that's your raw strength, your force, your ability to intimidate. But brute force alone is clumsy. It walks straight into traps. And that's where the fox comes in. The fox is your strategic mind. It sees the whole board. It chooses which battles are worth fighting, and it outsmarts the opponent instead of just overpowering them. You need both. And this is where strategy gets really deep. It means understanding that sometimes you have to lose a small battle on purpose. You might need to pretend to be defeated to let them think they've won, all so you can position yourself for that final, decisive move, the checkmate. It's not about winning every argument along the way. It's about winning the entire war. So, you're building in secret, you're operating with logic, you're thinking like a grandmaster. Now, Rule 4 is all about protecting the value you're creating. And the principle here is one of the oldest in the book. Scarcity is power. And here's exactly how you do it. You stop being available to everyone all the time. Your time, your energy, your focus, these are your most precious assets. Make your absence felt. When you do show up, it needs to feel like an event, something calculated and valuable, not just constant background noise. This leads to a pretty cold but powerful realization. The world forgets heroes, but it never forgets winners. Think about that. Heroes can be tragic figures. They can try hard and fail honorably. But winners? Winners are defined by one thing: victory. And in this war plan, that is the only legacy that truly lasts. And now we're at the end game, the final section. But this isn't just a recap. This is framed as your oath, a set of unbreakable policies you are going to live by starting right now. Here they are, your 3 core directives. Number 1, target the result. Period. The world doesn't care about your effort, it respects results. Number 2, bury the old you. The softer, emotional 2025 version of you dies tonight. A cold, strategic operator is born tomorrow. And number 3, show gratitude through victory. You win for the people who believed in you, and you win to prove every single doubter spectacularly wrong. And really, it all boils down to the single powerful choice. It's an incredible line. Living one day as a hunter is a greater game than living 100 years as a sheep. This is it. The choice between a passive life, just being pushed around by circumstance, and an active life of deliberate, focused pursuit. One day of being the cause, not the effect, is worth more than a century of just following the herd.
So, the game is set. 2026 is on the board. The rules are in front of you. And there's really only one question left, a question that only you can answer. Are you the hunter, or are you the hunted?